I'm happy to announce that this month's meeting of the Trash Appreciation Society is now in session. Hey friends, it's me, Amy Rebecca, your internet bestie for all things personal development, intentional living and dream chasing, as well as the highly enthusiastic president of the Trash Appreciation Society. And if you're like, what the heck is that? Sounds odd. Yeah, it does. Basically, I am on a mission to use up my entire cosmetics hoard, and I have been since 2020. It has been a long fight, my friends, but the end is kind of in sight. Anyway, we get together once a month for a Project Pan update, so I can let you guys know how I'm doing with regards to like using up all the products I still have left. And that's exactly what we're doing today. I have my August update for you guys. Wait, can that be? I'm just not willing to admit that it's the end of August already. That really spun me out. It was like a real Black Mirror situation. Like, where am I? How have I come to be in this time zone? Okay, and with that, let's just jump straight in. So where shall we start this month? Oh, you know what? We're gonna start with a good one. We're gonna start with the Sand and Sky Pink Australian Clay Mask that I have been saying for 4 months at this point. Next month I'm gonna finish it. Next month I'm gonna finish it. Well, I have some good news, my friends, because this month I actually did finish it. I mean, technically there is the smidgiest bit of product left in there, but I'm gonna call that done. I'm gonna walk away from this and I'm gonna move on with my life. Project Pan is a really great eye-opener, by the way, for you to see which products you really get your money's worth on, because some just take forever to use up, and that was one of them. Next, let's do the shower gel that I brought in last month. This is the L'Occitane. I have no idea if that's actually how you say that. The L'Occitane Fleurs de Chasseur Cherry Blossom. It's shower gel. So this line right here shows where we were last month when I brought this into the Project Pan, and this is where we are now. So I feel like that's pretty good progress. And if I keep up with that rate, I should be done with this by next month. I'm not supposed to say that because every time I say that I jinx myself, and then I do the complete opposite. I just like don't use the product at all. I guess I can't do that with shower gel though, because I do like need to wash myself. Can't not use it, you know? I would smell. Yeah, so in summary, I guess I'm pleased with that. Next, let's go for another product that I brought in last month. This is the, why is everything French? It's the Yves Rocher Juicy Berries hand cream. It was full when I brought it in last month, and actually haven't brought the Sharpie out today. I need to mark these up, but we're down to there. Pretty good progress, I would say. I am absolutely steamrolling through this one, and I think it has a lot to do with the formula. I find it to be very thick. I don't know, I'm not a big fan. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this anyway because it's not cruelty free, but it was given to me in a Christmas set, I think, or I can't remember how I came to own it, but here we are. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it based on it not being cruelty free as a baseline, but I don't think I would also just recommend it in terms of like product performance. I don't feel like my hands are thoroughly moisturized, you know what I mean? And therefore I'm having to use a big dollop of it just to feel like anything's kind of happening. I do love the smell though. I feel like this would be a very divisive smell because it's so sickly sweet. It smells like oh, so imagine you went and got a pick a mix when you were like 5 years old and you stuck your face in the bag. That's kind of what it smells like. But I think if you love oh, what's that called, that Lush thing that happens at Christmas time? Snow Fairy. Thank you, Google. If you like Snow Fairy from Lush at Christmas time, that hyper sweet fragrance, then I think you would like this, but it's all irrelevant anyway because I don't think it's a great hand cream. But I am making progress with it, and that is good. Wow, actually pretty much all that I have here is stuff that I cycled in last month, because last month was such a good month. Like, I used up so much stuff. Which is not the case this month. I brought in 3 different single-use masks to use up, and I've used up only one of them. I used up this Skin Calming Dalmatian Print Sheet Mask. Oh, I didn't realize it was Dalmatian print. I used it in bed. If I'd taken a second to read the packaging and realized that I had a Dalmatian mask, I probably would have like got my phone and taken a selfie. That must have looked all kinds of weird. I didn't look in the mirror, but I can imagine that was Interesting. Anyway, use that one up, and now I have 2 left. One is an eye mask and one is a face mask. I don't know why words aren't coming to me today. Like, I'm here, the words are way over there, and they just won't come. Still got these 2 to use up. Okay, I also cycled in this last month, which actually is part of the Lush Snow Fairy collection, so I'm glad I googled the name of that. This is one of their little in-shower moisture bars, and I love this as a concept for so many reasons. Firstly, no plastic packaging, so I'm a big fan of that. Secondly, it's Snow Fairy, so I love the scent of it. I know it's quite a divisive scent. I love it. But thirdly, it just like cuts out a whole extra step in my routine, because if I'm moisturizing in the shower, then I don't have to get out of the shower and moisturize. You know, I mean, I'm still doing the moisturizing, it's still happening, but it feels kind of like less of a chore when I'm doing it in the shower somehow. I don't know why that is, but it just feels easier. It's like, it feels like less effort to moisturize in the shower than it is to moisturize when I'm out of the shower. Oh yeah, the progress. That's why we're here. I'm just like telling you my life story about how I like to moisturize in the shower, but let's actually do what we're here for. Okay, where's my spreadsheet? Okay, so last month I had 46 grams of this, and I'm already down to 18 grams. Wow, that is fantastic progress. Another product that I brought in last month was this Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm, and look, this succumbed to what I like to call the curse of the project pan. The curse of the project pan, it's a legendary tale. People tell it around campfires. In the darkness of the night, they gather around and hear the tale of the curse of the project pan. Curse of the project pan is when you bring in a product that you have been using consistently-ish, and then you introduce it into the project pan and immediately just stop using it altogether. That has happened to me so many times. Like, the moment I bring something into the project pan, I just stop using it. It's like I'm setting myself up to fail on some subconscious level. I don't know. I put it on today, it's what I'm wearing, because I felt like I needed to use it at least once. But yeah, I know there's no progress with this, so we're not even going to do a before and after, because that would be an embarrassing waste of time. I gotta do better next month. And finally, the last product is this Fern Cotton body mist. It's the Energize scent, and I've been using it as a little fabric spray because I don't dislike the scent, but it's not a scent that I want on my body. It's a scent that I want on my furnishings. That's normal, right? Like, there are certain things, like, people burn pumpkin spice candles, but I don't know that they'd want themselves to smell like pumpkin spice. I think I would want to smell like pumpkin spice. Why isn't it Halloween already? Okay, we're bringing it back. Again, I have not brought my Sharpie out yet, so we're going to use my little broken fingernail to demonstrate the usage. So this line up here shows where we were last month, and this right here shows where we are now. Ooh, why have we been plunged into darkness? So I would say that's pretty consistent progress. I'm not gonna say that I will use it up by next month, because that's not true, but I think within the next couple of months this should be all gone. Next, let me show you what I'm cycling into the project pan to replace that Sand and Sky face mask. This might be a little bit of a deja vu moment for some of you who've been following my project pan for a while, because I had one of these in a previous project pan challenge, and here we are again. This is the Revolution, I don't remember the official name of it, and it doesn't say it on the packaging, but it's a contour stick. So on one side you have the contour, and on the other side you have the highlight. And what I always find with these is that I go hardcore with the contour, and then the highlight gets severely neglected. So I want to spend a little bit of time focusing on using up this highlight. The twisty thing's not twisting. There's not a huge amount of it left because I have been trying to use it up. I'm using it kind of almost like a primer on my eyelids at the moment. And it works pretty well for that. As much as I love this contour, I think once I use this stick up, I'm probably not going to repurchase this, just for the sheer fact that I'm paying for a contour and highlight when I really only want the contour. Surely it makes more sense to just go out and buy a contour stick. Anyway, not a hugely successful month, but I did use up one additional product, which brings my grand total so far in 2023 to 15 Project Pan products panned. Try and say that 3 times fast. I might actually be on track to hit my goal of panning 23 products in 2023. You just never know how it's gonna go. Please remember that you are enough just as you are. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.